with all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. You're watching the BooneTV Buzz, Iowa's most watched high school news show.
Hello, Boone High, and welcome back to the BooneTV Buzz. Thank you for joining us for this week's news show, where we will bring you all the latest in news, sports, and entertainment from this past week. Let's take a look at what has BHS buzzing. Like many schools across the country, Boone High is seeing an increase in the number of students vaping. BooneTV reporter Anna Olson has more on how BHS is addressing this epidemic.
"10 to 13% of high school students report use of e-cigarettes. E-cigarettes, vapes, Juuls, and other forms of cigarette alternatives are active in today's society. Behavior interventionist Emily Nelson shares her input on these tools.
Vaping in the United States is on the rise. The FDA is considering this an epidemic where teens see vaping as cool and popular, but in all reality, they are becoming addicted to the nicotine.
Boone High School is not foreign to this newfound epidemic. Students are exposed to posts on social media glamorizing this lifestyle.
Social media promotes vaping as you'll see it everywhere, and then most times it's attractive or more popular kids are doing it, and then they never say anything bad about it in their videos. So then nowadays, if you Juul, you're cool to most high schoolers.
However, although this lifestyle may seem glamorous on social media, it is contributing to long-lasting issues in the future. Vaping and other e-cigarettes are the gateway to cigarettes and other harmful drug use. Sheila Baker, a pediatric nurse at McFarland Clinic, has information on the harmful impacts of e-cigarettes and vapes.
The teen brain is still developing up until the age of 25. The effect of the nicotine has a direct effect on that developing brain, all which is going to affect learning and also social, personal relationships.
Boone High School is working hard to counteract this epidemic on school grounds. With vaping being such a monumental issue amongst teens, Boone High has to stay on their toes in order to enforce school policy.
Last year, the Boone High School implemented a new policy in regards to vaping. We had seen an increase in vaping incidences here at the school, so the school board approved a new policy where first offense for vaping is 3 days of in-school suspension, and second offense is 5 days of out-of-school suspension.
I think in summary, the biggest thing is for students to realize that the target by the cigarette manufacturers is to get you started young, and then as the students progress, the increased amount of nicotine is not regulated by FDA, so you really don't know how much nicotine you're getting.
This has been Anna Olson from BooneTV.
Now that 2018 has come to a close, we are looking back at Boone High athletics during the past year. Here's BooneTV's Macy Mosher with her top 5 sports moments from 2018. 2018 was a great year for Boone High athletes, filled with many amazing accomplishments. Let's take a moment to look back at the top 5 sports stories of 2018. Starting at number 5, we had the Boone girls basketball team, taking a spot back at state for the second year in a row. A big part of the team in 2018 was Claire Sandvig and Caitlin Shannon, becoming 1,000-point scorers for their careers. At number 4 was the Boone boys baseball team, earning their way back to the state tournament. They took on the number 1 team, the Harlan Cyclones, and lost a hard-fought battle in the first round. Next, at number 3, is Ellen Castle, earning her way to 3rd place in the Class 3A long jump with a jump of 17 feet and 6 inches. Coming in at number 2 is the Boone boys tennis team that went to the Final Four of state and earns third place as a team individually. Mason Hulse and Corbin Waffle achieved fourth place in the doubles competition. And finally, at number 1 is Mason Hulse, earning second place at the 2018 state wrestling meet. His high finish at state was the top sports highlight of this past year. Thank you for joining me as we take a look back at this past year in sports. I'm excited to see what is in store for Toter Sports in 2019.
The boys swim team recently took on Carroll for their senior night meet. I have more on this recap. On Tuesday, January 15th, the boys swim team took on the Carroll Tigers as they looked to gain another victory at their final home meet of the season. The boys started off the night strong, with the team of Hunter Sherry, DJ Thompson, Matthew Kordick, and Ethan Winey taking first in the 200-yard medley relay. Sherry and Kordick came back to claim the top 2 spots in the 200-yard IM, with Sherry finishing in first and Kordick following. Boone took a break from the lanes as both the crowd and swimmers took a few moments to recognize the BHS seniors, Mitch Goody, Matthew Kordick, Mason Patterson, Noah Lee, Ethan Winey, John Nelson, and Hunter Sherry. To start off the second half of the meet, Ben Patterson claimed first place in the 500-yard freestyle, blowing his opponents out of the water with a time of 5 minutes and 29 seconds. Hunter Sherry returned to gain another first-place finish for the Doors in the 100-yard backstroke. The boys ended the meet with the team of DJ Thompson, Aiden Kraft, Ike Seaman, and Andrew Dowd taking the final first place of the night in the 400-yard free relay. Boone dominated the Tigers, finishing with a final score of 111-59. The boys ended their dual season with a record of 4-3. This has been Sydney Woodruff from BooneTV Sports. Last Friday, the boys basketball team traveled to Carlisle, looking to take down the Wildcats for another conference victory. BooneTV Sports reporter Quentin Wilson has more on this recap.
Starting out the first quarter, both teams had a tough time putting points on the board, but going into the second quarter, Boone started to pull ahead with an and one from senior Brett Price, along with a 3 from Spora, giving the Toreadors a 4-point lead. Boone continued to pound the paint, adding to their score with shots from senior Alex Sturts and Justin Aspengren, bringing it close to the half by a score of 17-11. Starting off the second half, Spora hit a 3 along with a 2 in the paint from Alex Sturts, adding to Boone's lead. The Bombers had a hard time keeping up with the Toreador offense for most of the third quarter, but nearing the end of the third, Ballard started a comeback with a deuce from Cale Crow and a 3 behind the arc from Chase Winterbore, narrowing the Toreador lead. Ballard kept attacking the paint, bringing down Boone's lead to 4 at the end of the third. Boone continued to keep the Toreadors confined during the fourth, not allowing them to surpass by making shots in the paint. The Toreadors took the win 49-44. Catch the boys and girls next game this Tuesday on the road in Bondurant starting at 6. This has been Quentin Wilson from BooneTV Sports.
Over break, Netflix dropped a new original movie that has received mixed reviews and a large amount of attention on social media. Here is BooneTV's Hannah Good with her thoughts on Bird Box.
Hello, Boone High. I'm Hannah Good. In this episode, I will be reviewing the new Netflix original, Bird Box. Bird Box is about a pregnant woman named Mallory. On her way home from the doctor, her sister sees something that makes her want to kill herself. So, she crashes the car. Meanwhile, Mallory sees nothing. After she gets out of the car, someone helps her into a house with other survivors. When she gets in, they learn that you cannot look at the monsters, or they will make you kill yourself. Eventually, she goes on the river with her kids and try to find a safe place.
I give Bird Box an 8 out of 10 review. I think that some of the characters that died passed too soon, and I lost emotional investment in those characters. It was also easy to get lost in all of it. I did like that there were a bunch of twists in the movie and that the characters were so well executed. That's it for this review. Please check back next month for another stream review. This has been Hannah Good for BooneTV.
This week, BooneTV's Nolan Walker has come up with yet another thought-provoking question. Here's the fan favorite question of the week.
Question of the week! Question of the week!
What food could you not live without, my guy?
It'd have to be this cosmic brownie right here. What about you?
Crunch bar, my guy.
All right. What about you, Boone High?
I would choose peanuts. I'm deathly allergic to peanuts.
I'd eat spaghetti because I really like spaghetti.
Somebody touch my spaghetti!
Mark's popcorn because it's amazing.
I'd have to say brownies because you can't go wrong with brownies.
A 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell because they're good.
If I can only eat one food in the world, it'll probably be fries. I love fries.
Chicken or hamburger or a simple thing like that because it can be served in a variety of ways. So that way I can still get variety for the rest of my life.
Bacon just because it's awesome.
Probably ice cream.
Some sort of Chinese food like beef and noodles or like orange chicken or something like that. That'd be good because it has good protein.
Chocolate. I love chocolate. It's just great.
Did you say chocolate?
Yes, sir. With or without nuts.
Question of the week! Question of the week!
Thank you for joining us for this week's news show. We will be back next week with all the latest buzz at BHS. In the meantime, please head over to BooneTV.com to check out all of our latest videos. While there, don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And now, from all of us at BooneTV, make sure that you stay safe, stay cool, and have a wonderful week, Boone High.